Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Lana, I am a mum of two and I live with my partner Matt and our dog as well. I have just been to Lidl and I've done a huge food haul. I can't believe how much I've got, and actually I'm quite happy with the price, to be fair. I did have to go to Tesco's and about £10 worth of the food that I'm gonna go through today is from Tesco. So yeah, I'd say like 90% of it is from Lidl. But yeah, I've got a really good meal plan which I will go through now, and then I will talk you through what I've got for this week. So here is my super unglamorous meal plan for the week. So today is Monday and we are having a creamy sausage pie. We are going to be having fajita tenders with hummus, dippy bits, and in brackets camembert, which sounds like a super random meal. It is. Basically, I've got some chicken in the freezer, so I'm going to create some fajita tenders, basically. We've got some hummus with loads of veg that we can have on the side, and we also have a camembert left from Christmas, so I'm going to have that because I don't eat meat. And then Wednesday, we've got pancakes for tea. My kids love this. It's just like a super special treat and they think it's really exciting. Thursday, we've got slow cooker meatballs with onions and gravy with mash and veg. And then Friday is a hidden veg pasta, so I'm going to make a pasta sauce today, and then I'm going to blitz it all up and turn that into a hidden veg sauce. Saturday is just going to be pizza, and Sunday I'm going to be doing a sweet potato and quinoa chili with nachos and sour cream dip, which is super yummy. So let's get straight into this. I have got a lot to get through. So starting off, we've got some eggs. I've actually started buying better quality eggs, or the best eggs I can buy essentially. So these were £2.49 per pack, which is a lot more than what I usually would spend on eggs. But I've decided as part of a New Year thing that I'm just going to try and buy my dairy and my meat like as best as I can. I know it's super tricky, but yeah, that's just something that we are doing at the moment. So I've got some organic eggs. This is for a cake that I'm going to be making, just for general snacking. Daisy loves a hard-boiled egg, and I need an egg wash for my sausage pie that I'm doing, so I've got plenty of eggs. I have then got some chocolate brioche rolls. The kids absolutely love these and they won't last a second. And then bread. I buy a lot of white bread normally, and actually I got my Tesco's 2023 unpacked and it said that I bought 82 loaves of white bread last year, which really scared me. So I'm trying some different bread. I've got some of this multi-grain farmhouse bread from Lidl. It's got different seeds in it, which are obviously really good for you, and it is a bit of a wholer food, if that makes sense, rather than just kind of processed white bread. And then I've also bought 2 loaves of the best of both. The kids definitely won't eat this, so I'm trialing some best of both to just try and be that little bit healthier. And then I have got some bagels. I'm actually going to do the fajita tenders in bagels. The kids really like bagels as well, with just some butter toasted, so these will definitely go this week. And then moving on to the frozen bits, I managed to get some cherries in Lidl, which I was so happy about because normally I have to go over to Tesco's to get these. But the kids absolutely love these. These make such a great snack for them. So I've got some cherries. I have also got some frozen strawberries because again, they love these, and these can go alongside breakfast or they will go alongside the pancake meal, but these will definitely get eaten this week. And then I did have to nip into Tesco's and I got the butternut squash chunks. This is just basically to keep in the freezer for an emergency meal. We had a really lovely butternut squash macaroni cheese the other day, and I have basically just got the ingredient in just in case we need it for a lunch or in case I can't get to the shops next week. I always just quite like to have a backup dinner in stock basically, and I can't get these in Lidl, so whilst I was in Tesco's I just grabbed those. I then got some baby broad beans. I think these just make a really nice change from peas. So we often have peas on the side of our dinner, the kids like them, but they also like these. Daisy maybe not so much, but Riley loves them and they're super healthy and it's a bit of a change, so I thought I would get these to have alongside our dinners this week. These are the pizzas that I got for the pizza dinner. So I just decided to get 1 small pepperoni and then I got 2 cheese and tomatoes. Neither are healthy, but these obviously don't contain any processed meat, whereas this does, and I'm just trying to cut back a little bit on how much the kids are having and Matt's having of kind of processed meats. So Daisy loves pepperoni, so I know she'll want some, but I thought it's better than having like 2 of the pepperoni and 1 of the cheese. In my mind, that makes sense. And then I got some Yorkshire puddings. This was to have with the onion and meatball gravy dinner, and the kids could actually have this alongside the sausage pie if they wanted to as well. So anyway, I'm going to put the frozen stuff away and then I will move on to the fresh stuff. I have got some double cream. This is for my leek and potato soup that I'm going to be making for lunch. I actually should have written what I was going to have for lunches this week as well, but I didn't. But I am going to have a leek and potato soup that's going to be super yummy. It's my absolute favourite, and if you want to know how to make it, I will link it down below. I then have got my reduced fat sour cream and chive dip. This is to have with our sweet potato and quinoa chili that I'm going to do in the slow cooker. It's so yummy. I got some Greek yogurt. I got two kind of different forms, if that makes sense. So this is super thick, really yummy to have with granola or just with fruit in the mornings. It's really tasty. And then these are equally as nice, but they're a little bit thinner, and I like to mix in honey and the kids can have these. I'm gonna try and cut back a little bit on how many petit falou type yogurts I'm buying. So kind of these types of yogurts, the kids love these, really love them, but they are quite high in sugars. I know the Greek style yogurts tend to be higher in fat. I guess they are better than having a lot of sugar. So I've got these tube yogurts for the kids, especially for out and about, just because they're so easy. But stirring a little bit of honey into these with lots of fruit, the kids really like that too. Next up, I've got some unsalted butter. This is for baking. I'm going to make a lemon drizzle cake this week, and I need butter for that. I then got some olive spread. This is just to have on toast and in sandwiches. And then this is the only meat item I've bought this week, well, apart from the pepperoni pizza. I've got some meatballs, obviously, for my meatball slow cooker dinner. I've gone for the deluxe version because last time when I cooked it, I used normal meatballs and it was a little bit fatty. Still tasty according to Matt and the kids, but again, just a little bit better for you to have a better quality meat. And actually here it is 95% Angus beef, so I'm happy with that. And then I've got some hummus. This is to have with the fajita dinner and just generally for snacking in the week. Riley absolutely loves hummus, so yes, he will be all over this. And then I have got some milks at the back here. I bought an oat milk and a cow's milk. And then the last thing for the fridge is some puff pastry. This is for our creamy sausage pie. So yeah, that's going to be super yummy. So next on to kind of store cupboardy bits. So I have got some passata here. This is for my sweet potato and quinoa chili. I then picked up the kids these pouches that they love. I got 2 rice cake packs because I'm finding that just one is only lasting 5 minutes. So this will be like 2 snacks for the kids on separate occasions, if that makes sense. And then I got some of these apple fruity bakes. They really like these and they're amazing just to have in the car. Then got the kids some of this custard. I'll actually pop this in the fridge because they quite like it straight from the fridge. But this is really good to have for puddings. They love a pudding. So puddings after dinner, they can have this with some sprinkles or some fruit. I then had to top up on some pasta. We're not actually having pasta this week, but it's so good just to have in for lunches with a bit of pesto when the kids are hungry or something like that. So we like pasta in this house. I also at the back here stocked up on macaroni. So butternut squash macaroni isn't actually on my meal plan this week, but like I was saying earlier, I just like to have stuff in case I need it, basically. So I then picked up the Lidl pickle. Normally we get Branston and Matt has that in the week with cheese sandwiches, but they didn't have any, so I thought, well, I'll just try the Lidl. We haven't tried it before, and yeah, we'll see what it's like. I then got some black beans because we need black beans for our sweet potato and quinoa chili. I got some chopped tomatoes as well. We need chopped tomatoes for a recipe, maybe this recipe, I can't quite remember, but I know it was on my list for a recipe. And again with the parsley, that is for a recipe, and we had actually run out, so it's always good to have this sort of thing in for us. I then got some tinned fruit. We love tinned fruit in this family, so I got some peach halves in juice and some pineapple chunks in juice. I'll actually put these in the fridge because the kids just like them cold straight from the fridge, and it's just again another way of getting fruit into the kids in a different format, and they don't go off, and yeah, it's cheaper, and we really like having tinned fruit in this house. And then we needed some squash, so I just got old trusty apple and blackcurrant that is well liked in this house. I then picked up some light brown soft sugar. We were running low. I made some cookies last week and we pretty much ran out, so I'm just basically topping that up. I have got some roasted and salted peanuts. I'm making some peanut bars today. Instead of buying cereal bars, I'm actually just trying to make a lot of the stuff at the moment, so I needed some nuts for my cereal bars. And then I got some cornflakes. This is for the crispy coating on the fajita tenders, and again, this will just get eaten. Like, everyone likes cereal in this house. I got some chocolate here, just some cheap chocolate. I couldn't get the Lidl chocolate, they didn't have any, so I had to get this from Tesco. And I also got some custard creams because I'm gonna make chocolate covered custard creams, which I saw someone do on a TikTok and it looked so yummy. So yeah, I mean, it looked super easy as well, so I'm just going to give that a go. I then got some of the kiddie crisps from Lidl. I haven't got these for the kids in ages, and Riley is really into Peppa Pig at the moment, bless him, so I think he's going to really like those. And then I got some of the Jungle biscuits. I've got these before and they're really good for lunch boxes or just generally out and about. I've got sweeties for Matt. Matt loves sweets, so he's got some fruit pastels and some gummy bears, and that should keep him going. I then just bought like the really cheap nachos. This is to have with our sweet potato and quinoa chili. And then moving on to fresh vegetables and fruit, we've actually got loads, which I'm really happy about. I'm gonna, yeah, make it my mission this year just to try and eat a little bit better and just eat the rainbow, essentially. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, I've started off with a big pack of blueberries. I don't normally buy this amount, but I'm having a little bit more now on top of yogurt, and we are having our pancakes dinner, so I know that these will go either in the pancake mix or sprinkled on top, so I needed quite a few. I then got some baking potatoes. This is for my leek and potato soup, and it's always good just to have extras for jacket potatoes for lunches if we needed it. And then I got this big bag of apples again from Lidl. It's really, really good value. I think it's £2.99 for a huge bag of apples, 2 kilos of apples. And they're really yummy, they're huge, so one apple will easily feed Riley and Daisy. I then got some peppers. This is to have with hummus and also to put into the hidden pasta veggie sauce. I got 2 cucumbers. Cucumbers go down really well in this house, they always get eaten. I also bought some mini cucumbers as well, but oh yeah, here they are. So I got the snacky ones as well as a bit of a treat because all the kids like those. And then I got some pomegranate seeds. I got one with a bit of a longer date, and then I got one that was going out of date I think tomorrow, just as a bit cheaper. But the kids love these. Daisy actually requested these this week, and they can go into the yogurt, and for me as well, I will have them with yogurt, and they're just so yummy. We then got some grapes. Grapes is just a standard thing in our house pretty much, and I thought these ones looked really nice. I got some kiwis. I just got the ready-to-eat ones. They looked really big and juicy. I then got some baby plum tomatoes, again just for snacks, but also for the hidden veg pasta sauce and for the chili as well. I then got my leeks from Tesco's. They just didn't have any leeks in Lidl, so I had to get them from Tesco. But this is for my soup and also for the sausage pie that I'm going to do. I then got a big bag of kale. I'm going to try and steam some kale and have it on the side of dinners this week. So the sausage pie dinner and the chili dinner, and then when the meat eaters have their meatballs meal, I'm going to do something with this kale for me. I then had to stock up on onions. I needed white onions and purple onions. I then got one lonely little courgette for my pasta sauce. I got some carrots that are hiding at the back, some nice big carrots. This is to have with the hummus and also to go into the creamy sausage pie. I got loads of bananas this week. Bananas have been going down really well in this house recently, and I'm eating a little bit more, and so is Matt, and if there's any left over I will put them into a banana cake, which I actually tried out the other day and was so yummy, so I will remake that if needs be. I bought sweet potatoes for the chili, and I bought a little bit extra to try and make something with the kale for the night that they're having their onions and meatballs. I then got some lemons to make my lemon drizzle cake. I got some strawberries just for general eating snacks, and maybe if there's any left to go on top of the pancakes. I got 2 bags of oranges, pretty standard for us, everyone likes oranges. And then that brings me over to the kind of non-foodie side of things. So I got some shower gel, and then I don't know if you can hear from my voice, but we've all been really ill. We've had a cold this week, and Matt has been really poorly in bed, so I have stocked up on some more of the pain relief and cold and flu drugs. I then got a huge pack of toilet roll. This will last us ages, probably well over a month, so that was on my list today, and yeah, that's a good job done. I then got 2 different types of nappies. I got the nappy pants. Riley is a size 6, but I do normally get the 6+ because that's better for leakages. It's just basically more absorbent, that's what the plus means. So normally I just get the nappies, but he's not wanting to lay still to have them taped up. So I am going to try the pants this week as well, so I have bought both. I then needed to buy bin bags, so swing bin liners for the bins upstairs, and then I get the extra strong bin bags for downstairs just because the other ones always break, but they are fine. I got some tin foil and some baking paper just because we were running out, and some kitchen roll at the back there, and then I had to get these in Tesco's. So that brings me to the end of the food haul, and I feel like I have got loads this week. So my bits from Tesco's cost £10.47, and then my bits from Lidl were £120.83. I'm really pleased with that. I feel like I haven't been able to shop for any less than 150, 160 for a big shop like this recently. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, whether prices are actually coming down or whether just the fact that I haven't bought much meat this week, so that just generally keeps our costs a little bit lower. But yeah, I don't know, because I have bought more expensive eggs, and I've bought the more expensive bread this week, and I have bought a lot of fruit and veg, which sometimes can add up. But no, I'm really, really happy with that this week, and I'm really looking forward to getting stuck in, doing a bit of baking, making some homemade treats. I will definitely link below if I've already filmed some of the recipes that I am going to be making in my meal plan this week, like the slow cooker onion gravy meatballs meal and the leek and potato soup. I will link those down below in my description. But yeah, anyway, I really hope that you liked this video. If you like this sort of thing, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments how your food shops have been going recently. Anyway, I will see you on my next one. Bye!